Imagine what happens when the book reads you. The book suddenly starts to understand and spot where you're struggling.
Right.
It can direct you to those areas. If you're going ahead fast, it can just keep up with you. You don't need to be paced by it.
Now, we've talked about this as something, I mean, Steve Jobs was talking, people have been talking about this, but are we now finally here?
Oh, it's real. It's real. Last year we had, in our main math program, over 3 million children in school, in K-12, and also across the first couple of years of college using this AI in math, and it's very, very powerful, and about 3.5 million doing all the other subjects. So it's growing quickly, and it's very real, and it really makes a difference. That's the exciting thing. It's actually helping.
Can I ask a basic question?
Yeah, sure.
You're selling them what? Are you selling them a tablet that has stuff in it, or they have some kind of pre-existing infrastructure or architecture that you then supply a software or something? What's the interface with that student?
Right. So, Michelle, good question. No tablets. It can be used on any device. It's up to the student.
So it's the software you're selling.
It's the software we're selling, exactly.
So are you becoming a technology company?
Progressively, yes. I mean, so we're spending about $160, $170 million a year writing software, as opposed to just authoring books. And that is all about helping people learn more, faster, more efficiently, and spotting, using data. For the first time in data, we can create this layer of data in education, which allows a professor or a teacher to say, I can see where the gaps are, and also gives feedback to the student of saying, you know, here's where you need to focus.
You, at the educational book market's always been a very high margin industry. People have gone after it before, given that some of the money, or a lot of the money, comes from public institutions. If you're spending $160 million on the tech, is that $160 million you're not spending on the authors or the material, or how's the money?
How's the economic shift?
How's the economic shift exactly?
Well, the first thing is that as we're going digital, prices are dropping very quickly. So the price to a student of our digital offerings is kind of half what it is of a traditional print textbook.
Right.
It's a much more efficient delivery, so the cost is dropping. We're really trying to do our part on the affordability stakes. And as we get rid of the infrastructure of print, you know, we used to have a huge infrastructure shipping millions of books out, and by the way, back.
Right.
It's substantially gone.
And the used book market?
Well,
is that over?
No,
and you can't benefit from it, and you could have never benefited from it beforehand. So this actually may make it better. And you remember, you used to buy the new book.
Go buy the used ones if you
were in college, and then you go off and try to exactly.
Yeah, look, it's a part of it. It's a very rich ecosystem out there. People rent a lot of books. People buy secondhand books. But actually, the new digital stuff is coming out new and hot.
When you say you're spending $160 million on tech, are you taking? So there's a very well-known economics textbook that I think the vast majority of American kids use when they went to college. Mm-hmm. Do you rewrite that from scratch? You take that raw piece and amplify it through games or programs, or are you creating something from scratch? What are you spending on? Are you spending on the writing of it, the creating of it?
So a bit of both, but the crucial thing, Michelle, is we're taking content, and then into that content we're studying probes or questions. So as you work with the content, the probes and questions, you react to the probes and questions, and the AI behind that spots what you're getting right and what you're getting wrong, and then begins to direct your path very individually. So it's a very personalized pathway through content based on what you know.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.